developing this capability. The reason it's number 2 is because nobody can take it from you. No bitch is coming for your capability. It is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. Because what quickly follows that is number 3. Consistency is where you grow your self-value. I did that, the podcast is still here. I just wanted that to land for a second. I needed you to sit with that like a Baptist pastor, okay? Like, this is where your self-value grows. That's what capability gives you. Capability gives you that sense of self. It gives you that sense of self-value. Holy shit, I can do this, right? And when you have that sense of self-value, it's easier for you. It is easeful, right? You guys know I talk about that a lot, all the time. It is easeful to show up and say, yeah, you would be dumb to hire somebody else than me. I got my 10,000 hours in this. Here's what I know I can do. You'll have no problem showing up on social media and being like, here's how I found my personal style, or whatever the thing is that you're doing, right? 100 days to learn how to cook or whatever. Like, you will know, yes, I'm going to make this content because somebody's going to come and watch it because I'm good at doing this. There is value here. I am of value. You're not going to date morons anymore, at least not on purpose. Sometimes they pop up, but because no, homie, don't play that. I'm consistent in taking care of myself when I am consistent in getting my steps, or I am consistent in getting my sleep. I am consistent in speaking up for myself. I am consistent. My capability grows, and that is something that no one can take from me. And so it builds my sense of self-value. It is built through discipline, because consistency is being disciplined. It is being devoted to the life that you desire. It is being devoted to participating in the life you have. I always try to be very aware of that because, all of my work on a personal development level is designed to help you move from where you are to where you want to be. I want to help you close that gap. I have to stay devoted to showing up on this podcast and providing you all what you need. That is my consistency right now. So that in 5 years, when my vision is really coming into fruition and everything is showing up, it's like, yeah, it did, because you stayed devoted. You just stayed devoted to being consistent to the thing that is here now. And that's how things grow. And there's no greater gift, because with that comes a sense of self-trust. And that's also something that nobody can take, especially for my codependents, my people pleasers, my empaths. Self-trust enables you to go farther. It enables you to show up and be cringe. It enables you to do the thing because you're not so concerned anymore if other people are going to get it, because it is rooted in you. It was put in you by the divine. You know that you are where you're supposed to be. The way to do it is to do the work. And then you become in this kind of flow with the work. It does become easeful and it becomes a part of you because being consistent will no longer be difficult. When you trust yourself to make that post, you trust yourself to break up with that person, you trust yourself to ask for that amount of money, you trust yourself for whatever the thing is, then you're good. Whether they say yes or no, you're good. Because you're like, I know I hear yes when the yes is meant for me, because I show up for me, and then the universe shows up to help in the way that they need to co-create with me. It's that simple. It's not that hard. Your dream life is practical. But the life that you live now also deserves your devotion. Consistency is where you are going to grow. You're going to grow in your self-trust. You're going to grow in your self-value, right? Your relationships are going to grow because you are going to show up differently, right? You're going to show up different in your friendships, your marriage, your work relationships. You're going to date differently. If you're consistently dating and whatever that in like consistency is supportive to you in that way, you're going to find somebody. You are. Because you're dating differently. You are doing it differently. You're doing it consistently, and you're doing it with self-value, and you're learning what's not for you. That's also a huge part of consistency. We all have this vision. We all think that we fucking know. Like every time I grow and I look back at things that I thought that I wanted, or I thought that I needed, or so consistency is where you're going to grow those things. You're going to grow your audience. If you're trying to grow audience to write a book or to be a speaker or to be a singer or your band or like, to sell a cookbook, like whatever your thing is, I mean, that's what it is. You have to stay consistent. You could grow, you could change, you could do different things, but you have to be consistent. I mean, the universe is infinite. And when people are like, but there's too many, people slow cooking, no one's going to like my account. Can I tell you how many cop dramas exist right now and how many they're still making? Somebody is going to watch it, because when you are infusing consistency and your frequency into that thing, you cannot miss. The only time we miss, friends, I mean, we're not going to get everything. We're going to get what's meant for us. But honestly, the only time that we miss is because it's the thing that's not actually for us. When you were in that corner pocket, when you were speaking from just that free frequency, and I always imagine it as like, what is the thing that you could stand in one spot and just project for hours? The thing that you love, the thing that you know, the thing that you feel. I mean, that frequency, what is it? My whole body's lit up. It's like energy cannot be, destroyed. And it's the same thing. When you stay in that place and you project that frequency, it's non-negotiable.